Hello everyone, I am Kirti Patil and today we are going to learn about Dijkstra's algorithm. So, what is Dijkstra's algorithm? Dijkstra's algorithm is also known as Dijkstra's shortest path first algorithm. It is an algorithm for finding the shortest paths between the nodes in the graph. It works both on directed and undirected graphs. However, all edges should have non-negative weights. So, now we will see where we actually implement shortest path algorithm. We often use Google Maps for directions and feasible path. In Google Maps, distance as well as traffic details are calculated and the comparatively better path is suggested by the application. This is how we use shortest path algorithm in our daily life. Now we will see how Dijkstra's algorithm works. So here we have an undirected graph with 5 nodes A, B, C, D and E. We have to find shortest path from the vertex A to C. So now we will find step-by-step shortest path estimation. So first of all, we have to draw this table with all the nodes. Initially, we have to initialize all the distances to infinity as we haven't explored any of the nodes. Since we have to start from node A, we will first explore A. Then we have to find the direct distance of each node from A. The indirect nodes such as E and C will remain as infinity. So the values from A to A is 0. From A to B is 6, from A to C is infinity, from A to D is 1 and from A to E is again infinity. So from these values we have to select one minimum value of a node which is not explored. So from these values we get 0, 6, infinity, 1 and infinity. So 0 is the minimum value which is of node A, but node A is explored. So the next value comes is 1 which is of node D. So we will next explore node D. So as A is explored, the value of A will remain same throughout the table. So the distance of A will be 0. The distance from D to B is 2. So the total distance will be 1 plus 2 is equal to 3. The distance from D to C will remain infinity as D is not directly connected to C. The distance from D to D will remain 1 as we have selected that node from the previous one, and it will also not change throughout the table. Distance from D to E is here 1 plus 1 is equal to 2, which is less than infinity. So the value will be 2. So now in table we are having the values like 0, 3, infinity, 1 and 2, from which minimum is 0 which is of node A which is explored, another one is 1 for node D which is again explored, and another is 2 which is of node E. So the minimum value will be 2 which is of node E. So we will explore node E next. So from node E we are going to calculate the direct distances. For node A and D, the distances will remain same, that is 0 and 1. So from E to B, we are going to calculate, which is 2 plus 2, which is 4. But we are having the value as 3, so we will not change it. Then the next is C, which is 2 plus 5, which is equal to 7, which is less than infinity, so we are going to change it. Again, D will remain constant and E will remain constant. So from these values 0, 3, 7, 1 and 2, as we know, we are not going to take the values of the nodes which are explored, that is A, D and E. So the minimum value from 3 and 7 is 3. So we are going to explore node B next. So again for B, we have to calculate the direct distances. As node A, D, E and B are having minimum distances, so now we are going to calculate for node C from B to C. So the minimum value of B is now 3. So from B to C, the value will be 3 plus 5, which is equal to 8, which is greater than 7. So we are going to keep it as 7. So now from all these values, we have explored node A, B, D and E. So the remaining node is C. So we are going to explore node C next. From node C, as we can see, the table is containing already the minimum values, which is 0, 3, 7, 1 and 2. So we are not going to change these values. So the final table looks like this. This is the table which contains the shortest distance from start vertex, which is A. So from A to A, the minimum distance is 0 via path A. From A to B, the minimum distance is 3, which is via path A to D, D to B. From A to C, the minimum distance is 7, which is via path A to D, D to E and E to C. From A to D, the minimum distance is 1, which is via path A to D. From A to E, the minimum distance is 2, which is via path A to D and D to E. So this is how we get the shortest distance from vertex A to all the nodes. So in this way, Dijkstra's algorithm works for finding shortest path. This algorithm is also used in IP routing to find open shortest path first. So this was all about Dijkstra's algorithm. Thank you for watching the video. Hope you like it and hope it will help you to understand Dijkstra's algorithm. Thank you.